So I'm doing the Halloween patch map, even though I haven't cleared the second map, and as you can see, I don't have all red 15s. These are my runes. Take a second or two to pause if you want to look at them. Otherwise, we're going to go with my steady diamond play, and we'll see. No reason to challenge myself further. Just try to unlock things by playing on Darkness 0, and we'll see where we are. So, as I think about what I've been doing or haven't been doing, I'm still kind of in tune with the Minutes Till Dawn community. However, I haven't taken a look very recently because I've been preoccupied with doing things for Halloween, even though I have to make an unfortunate announcement later on. But, and again, it's not, I don't think it'll hurt to say that, due to, it won't hurt to say that. Also, there are new upgrades, since last I played on this channel anyway. I kind of know what they are, but if you're looking for tips about what's best to take objectively, I mean, you can still argue otherwise, but on level 15, I can't imagine that there are too many. Well, I mean, I'm sure you can make everything work, or maybe not. Again, that's how much I don't know at this point, but until then, if I see Frost, see Frost double shot, I'm gonna start building into that build. Otherwise, again, I've seen some of the upgrades, and they seem pretty good. And I think we have more HP interactive upgrades as well. So, although again, because I'm going into this pretty much blind, so I don't know. I didn't look up anything, which is the next important point. So, if there are any mechanics that I need to do, I'm not going to be able to figure it out. That said, I can also hover over these and see what I can build into. This is the new Holy Arts or Smite Tree, Angelic Tree, whatever you want to call it. But I might want to consider going into it. Yeah, we have the Holy Arts and the Dark Arts trees that are new since, again, you've seen me play on the channel. I've watched other people play, but to get a deeper understanding, it is... let me see. Killers, huge blow down. Do I want to go into this? Is this new, actually? Or new as of this thing? But, no, it's not. Because, yeah, I remember messing with this. I think in September was when I last played on my own. I'm deciding whether I want to take Holy or, Dark. Holy benefits Diamond a bit more because of how Diamond's perks work. But I really like Ritual. But I'm going to take Holy Arts. And hope we survive. Again, I don't doubt. Again, this is on Darkness level 0, so you can literally make anything work. But that'll depend on my movement and, well, strategy, then movement and priority. Unless I want to use auto aim. I don't know if auto aim is turned on for me right here. I think it's now. Well, yeah. So we're going to Holy Might. Holy Might. Because we have the HP to deal with this. However, that does mean I need to... I think it's when I run out of ammo, question mark, that Smite activates. Hey, is it very apparent that I don't know my own upgrades yet? But, yeah, so... And because Shotgun has only, like, 2 bullets base, and if I go into mini clip, it'll do a lot more, but... Again, I like the scaling... Oh, goodness. I like the scaling that comes with this. That said, I could take... Vitality for max HP. I'm going to try to increase my chances to get the last Holy Art perk. I don't know if that's exactly how it works. Again, there's a lot I would need to look into if I wanted to get back into Minutes Till Dawn. But when we have our ethereal procs, there's no reason not to use it. Of course, there are certain upgrades where you would want ethereal to proc as well, but until then, here I am. Just literally killing a bunch of things with the power of Smite. Without it, my crowd control would be a lot worse. Because now I'm dealing, 90 to 100 damage to... and I think if they're in my vision range, they take a lot more damage because of the rune build the runes that I've selected. So it would do me well. That means that Ethereal is doing less for me right now, funny enough. But let's keep building into Frost Mage, see how things work. The boss is sub-boss or boss? Yeah, sub-boss first. I don't know if the sub-bosses ever change. I mean, we only had 2 stages before this, but I think they were pretty much the same in the second stage as well. The bosses obviously are different, but In the second stage, I might show again on a later date, but for now, we're doing this because Halloween, but also because it literally just patched. So, yeah, why not Dark Arts? I'm really looking for a double shot, but if I can't find it, I might have to take another foundation perk, or vanilla perk, I should say. And when I say that, I mean upgrades that came out when the 20 Minutes Till Dawn came out, because they're still they're still a good foundation. These are nice, but yeah, so here we have, forgot his name, but mid-boss is normal as always. We'll build into Holy Shield, because I've taken Holy Shield upgrades. And I can already see that if I were on Darkness level 15, I would be having a bit of trouble. I probably wouldn't be dead, but I would have taken a bunch of damage. But we'll take this, and hopefully we will heal. I don't know if it counts overhealing, or what I mean by that is if I'm at full HP and a heart drops and I pick it up, does that count as healing as well as my mic proceeds to pop? But I would like to take Holy Shield. I think I used to prefer the, because one of the runes is Holy Shield, which I'm taking, but instead of that you can also take something else that I think has, whatever I was using before I think is what I preferred, but now I think I like Holy Shield because of how much quote-unquote damage I might be taking, and Holy Shield just nullifies the damage you take once. Which is helpful on, well, in terms of plain survivability. Let me see what I want. Actually, I want Run and Gun, funny enough. I like the flexibility. It doesn't directly increase their DPS. It helps your survivability, but... Oh my goodness, microphone, can you please stop popping? No, don't do this to me. But, yeah, I used to take another perk, but I think now Holy Shield is one of my favorites, because if you take that on top of... taking it on top of the Holy Shield upgrade at the end means that it comes back in 35 seconds, question mark? Because each tier decreases the cooldown by 5. We'll take Wither. And the Holy Shield upgrade decreases it to 60 seconds. So trying to do some math here, but although if I could get more Holy Shield buffs, that would be nice, but I'm not looking for. I would still probably take other upgrades, is what I'm thinking of right now. So, still having fun with Minutes Till Dawn, by the way. I just haven't gotten to it because, again, I was doing a lot of preparations this month, and then last month, obviously, you know that I was doing other stuff. You know what? Since theoretically, we should be clearing things, so we should be surviving till the end, so that should help us out. 500 enemies? 500 enemies should be 50%, so that will already be good. Here comes Shub. But luckily we're not boxed in. We're kind of boxed in vertically, but that's a whole other conversation. And if this is on Darkness level 15, I would be panicking right now, because Shub would not only be tankier and do more damage, I think, but it would also be attacking a lot faster. I have Ethereal, but I had Ethereal, but I didn't want to. Goodness gracious, I apologize. I didn't prep my mic beforehand, but you know what? I should do that, because that's actually a lot of damage. What do I get here? I guess Elements, because I'm already taking Ice Mage, but I'm here recording as I am now. There's nothing else I can do. I mean, a blind run is a blind run. You want to take things as they are, and I'll try to fix things if I can. Oh, none of these are really great. I'll take Magnetism, I guess. Just in case, because I'm already kind of using Vision Magnetism upgrades or runes, but really I didn't like any other upgrade I saw there, so I might as well choose something that synergizes, even though effectively it might not be the best thing. Vision, I think, gets memed on a lot in the community. Last I checked, anyway. But again, as I said earlier, it's been a while since I checked the community. So, I think there is also a new upgrade for Vision / Magnet, or basically around... No, yeah, Vision. That is what it would mainly be. I should be affecting... Well, no, I don't want Armed and Ready, actually. Thankfully, if I pause right here, I could check for mini-clip, but let's just try to get through the video in one piece, shall we? Really? Those things are that tanky? Well, alright, cool. We do want to get rid of them. The second stage is full of projectile bullet hell if we were to use the genre name, but this one we'll see what the main thing is. Again, I'm going in blind, and you know, from a meta standpoint, really, I didn't take run and gun. I will take run and gun now. But yeah, from a meta standpoint, seeing someone's first time going through something, in this case, going through this stage, is more important than technical issues that occur. Of course, obviously, I'll try to fix any technical issues, even though that's mainly my microphone will not pop if I'm using it very, very frequently. And even if that frequently, quote-unquote, is once daily, but it is what it is, so it'll continue to do that, and I apologize in advance for it. Just one more meta comment. I usually record my videos in a very stream-like way, so as if I was streaming, because when I'm actually streaming, bad things tend to happen, like background noises, but so, and it's not that I'm like, it's less a problem than something it's, you know, you don't want background noises to come up in your stream. However, you know, however actually objectively non-harmful they may be. Whether it's someone dropping a cup in the distance, someone yelling in the distance, a door closing, things of that nature. And yeah, right now I'm kind of still autopiloting. If there were more of those, more projectiles flying out, I would be a bit more concentrated. But for now, we're still doing fine. Darkness level 0, and again, the game, thankfully, again, Darkness level 0, you can use mostly anything you want. The problem is that you can still die because of how difficult it can get. Do I really want to do Watch and Learn? No, let's take Vitality and go absolutely crazy. This only adds, I think, like 10 damage to my smite, but considering how enemies scale, at least since it's Darkness level 0, it's not by a lot of HP. Otherwise, I probably would have taken... I think there was a Doom one. There was something else I was looking at. I forgot to upgrade promptly 5 seconds after I stopped taking it. But increasing my vision range would help here. Oh, I think I would have wanted to take... Yeah, it was expand vision range and pickup range. That way I get more smite value. Of course, now Ethereal is kind of working against me, but hey... I would have liked this earlier, and you know what? I might take it now. If I was on Darkness level 15, probably would have taken Ice Shards instead. But since I have some use here with taking damage, and I have HP to lose, I'll use it. Optimally, I want to be taking damage every around 15-ish seconds, or a little bit before that. My reasoning for that is because I'm applying FF14 dot or debuff logic, where... I think I'll take HP, considering I'm about to take a lot of HP. My reason for that is you would rather have reapply the buff and keep the buff than lose any amount of frames. Yes, frames, not seconds, and where you don't have the buff applied, and that means that you could get hit. Of course, you can work the other way with that or you can turn that around as well and say that you're wasting quote-unquote frames. Let's do Watch and Learn here. Yeah, Watch and Learn. That you're losing frames because you're reapplying it before the buff duration ends. But on average, in my experience, and I think what I believe is the believed theory is that if something falls off, well, in MMORPGs it makes more sense because if you're looking at dot damage, then there is a chance that your dot doesn't get reapplied compared to it being reapplied. You have more... The reason behind it, for those who don't know, is that you have more... Let me see, hold on. Oh yeah, Divine Blessing. You have more leeway if you reapply buff too early, as I kind of autopilot through this, you have a lower chance of accidentally losing quote-unquote damage because of how damage over time works in most MMORPGs, than, say, losing a quote-unquote tick of damage if the damage over time or the dot falls off. And then it doesn't tick, and then you run into trouble. Again, the argument goes both ways, but specifically for FF14, you literally have like you can eyeball it, or two, you can you work under the assumption of under 3 seconds to apply the buff, because no matter what, you'll usually, or in most cases, you won't lose quote unquote a tick of damage because the buff is already applied, and therefore the state is active and ticking, as opposed to losing the buff and potentially losing a tick of damage. Again, this is more optimization. You won't really feel it unless you're playing at a higher level. Yeah. Let's do that. That way, we technically, it increases our damage for shots and smite damage, unless I'm using Ethereal right here, but that's a whole other issue. I feel like I thought the Ice Mage tree was nerfed as well, but I could be wrong about that. Anyway, now we have more new enemies to fight. So, faster enemies that track you. Yeah, we'll just take Power Shot. And let's hope we survive. So, the verticality here, I mean, whether it's less horizontal or vertical space, it's still less space to try and kite these enemies, but I think we're doing well. Without run and gun, surprisingly enough, it's this gets a lot harder, and it reduces the guaranteed. How should I say it? The basically it reduces your survivability. But if I were to try to word it into words, because logically there's a point at which no matter how fast you are in specific or to get more detailed without run and gun for minutes till dawn, your degree of flexibility in terms of being able to run out of escape from damage because of how projectiles or enemies may hone in on you, that decreases the slower you are, obviously. So once you're if you're too slow to basically, or we'll do it in reverse because it makes more sense that way, the faster you are, the more degree of freedom you have to escape from a bad situation, if that makes any sense. So yeah, there's always there is a I'm not using the right word right now, but again, that's why I say, like, your degrees of freedom here are a lot, oh goodness, Ethereal, please save me. I might have to concentrate, but let me finish the thought. The amount of movement you have before you're guaranteed to take damage, to kind of word it in my own way, is, can increase or decrease depending on your movement speed. That said, yeah, now we need to dodge a lot of fast adds, along with bullets. The enemies are quite tanky, actually. I'm using MMORPG terms, but I mean, the concept is the same. I have a lot of enemies that are fast chasing me, but then I also have projectiles that you can't get rid of, flying across the screen. And since the enemies that shoot those projectiles are quite tanky, that means I have to try to get rid of the enemies that are fast, because at least I can get rid of them. Projectiles, I cannot. So, also I'm running away from experience, which isn't a great thing, but I'm Diamond. I should actually be running in once or twice, but to clear more of the screen. That said, there's a boss here that needs to die, and it did die, so let's get the treasure chest. We'll do Splinter, because I think it still applies the element that I have. And yeah, now I want to get hit a lot more frequently. Of course, I still want a good HP pool because I don't know what's coming in this level, so yeah, let's try to make sure we don't die. Emphasis on try, because if I get blindsided, knowing my eyesight, it could be very not good. So 10% increase in, fire rate and reload rate? I could hover it on the pause screen, but I'm kind of busy fighting right now, so let's hope we survive. If I could... Oh, goodness, I'm getting hit a bit too much. If I could clear the ads more reliably, or clear the enemies more reliably, I would like to, only concentrate on the projectiles. I was also thinking of whether or not taking damage while I have a shield counts as taking damage, because the wording is getting hit and not losing HP. So theoretically, I should be able to benefit from getting hit. I don't have to lose HP, meaning if I have a shield and get hit, I should benefit from Diamond's perks, the upgrade that allows me to increase anger point. I'm going to die. Hold on. No, Ethereal. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Ethereal, which is something that's also fallen off for me, but let me concentrate for a moment and not die. 6 minutes left, by the way. I don't think I have a lot of regeneration perks either. I have shield, but I would like to save as much HP as possible. Yep, there goes that, and you know what? We're just gonna run forward. I think I have to run forward, unless I try to cut. This might be risky. Please, because I want to get experience and level up more. And let's take that. I don't know how good that's going to be, but we're going to find out. Ethereal. So let's just run forward. I think with Ethereal, I'm going to change my movement. So I'm just going to move, quote-unquote, forward with Ethereal. But as soon as I lose Ethereal, I can turn back a little bit towards the other enemies. Oh, that's right! Smite is based on how much HP I have, so really I should be... or how much active HP I have. So I'm doing less with Smite right now because of how much HP I have right now at present. Which, I guess, now I should be relying more on ice. Okay, hold on. Let me focus. I think I'm just going to move forward. Yeah, I'm just going to try to move forward and not get clipped from my verticals. I'll turn around if there are no enemies in front of me, but... Ah! Okay. That boss flew in out of nowhere. I have Ethereal, but... Okay, so it charges and accelerates towards me. However... How much HP do you have? Darkness level 0, by the way. I do want to freeze it as well, because it's shooting projectiles, and I don't like that. And also, the amount of enemies has decreased, thankfully. And also, another thankful point, enemies don't push each other, but... We'll take that, because we're using Smite, and 2, we're also using Holy Shield. So, let's hope for the best. As I take Ethereal, and as long as there are no enemies behind me, yes, I could turn auto-aim on, but for now, I'm playing without auto-aim, kind of as a... Oh, hold on. Let me not die. As an ethical choice. Oh, goodness, I want to pick that up. No! Well, I'll try again some other time, whether it's on recording or not, but let me know if you want to see more Minutes Till Dawn, along with any other thing I might play. Oh, it was so... I mean, technically close, 75% through. And if you want to help me long-term, please subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, if you had fun watching, I hope you had fun. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.